So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Wilson. And that's into the hands of Eckler. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. Throwing is Wilson. Flush to his right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
At the 4-yard line.
Now it's Wilson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, to me, there was no question about the intent there, and I think he was a little fortunate that the penalty flag didn't come out for grounding. But they'll get away with it and get another shot on 3rd down.
3rd and 2, now Wilson. Touchdown, Eagles. Brandon Cooks, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Santos with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Here's Kareth White on the return. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Come on, man.
And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
A boost here to start the drive after the penalty. It's 1st and 5. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Well, they didn't really have to earn that 1st down, did they?
Well, they're not having to earn much, are they? Back-to-back penalties. First was 1st and 5, and now they give them a 1st down.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. On play action, Rodgers. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Throwing now is Rodgers. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Check 50. Check 50. Right. Check 30.
Rodgers now on first down.
That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 36. And again, it's Rodgers.
That'll be caught. It's Tony.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
23 more yards. That's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
Brings up third and
5. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. They fake the give. Now Rodgers rolling to his right. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
on for the field goal. 26-yard attempt.
Seibert's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there, because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things, because if you don't score, you potentially open the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. And no return from Cooper. Out it'll go to the 25. Offense set to begin their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complementary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Buying, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It was the safety blitz that ultimately did the job, and they're going to credit him with a sack. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. On 3rd down, Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moore. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
First down, Philadelphia.
Now Wilson on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. 2nd and short now following the fumble. Wilson. He's going to go deep for Conley. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big play that time through the air. 37 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Flushed out right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 7 yards, the pickup there. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. Wilson. Being chased out left. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
14, Vikings 3. Santos set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he'll look downfield for Waller. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. A big play there for Minnesota. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. He'll swing this out to Mostert. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Rodgers now to throw. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Raheem Mostert with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Vikings have made this now a one-score game. Austin Seibert on for the extra point. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And Cooper is going to remain in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Offense set to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. They started on the ground with Eckler. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it. Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open? And when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Wilson. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 33. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Brings up 2nd and 1. Now Wilson.
Flush to his right. And smartly going into the slide there, Wilson has enough for the first. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's got the hook up to Moore. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime. Santos with the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game.
Vikings 10. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here, and it's our visitors, the Eagles, leading this one. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
And he'll look downfield for Waller. And that is incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Rodgers. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Rodgers to throw once more. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On first down, Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. Open man right side is Tony. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Of course we think of Aaron Rodgers as a pocket passer, But you and I both know this guy's a pure athlete. He can get outside and make plays with his legs as well.
Yeah, showed it right there, outside of the pocket and on the money. Rodgers now on first down.
That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
That's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Mostert down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Mike 2, Mike 2. Hey, pick your game up. Watch the eye. 150. Hey, you block over here.
Working from the gun. Rodgers. He's got it. Touchdown, Vikings.
Raheem Mostert
With his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again. Seibert on for the PAT. And he's got it to make this a 21-17 game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
and no return from Cooper. Out it'll go to the 25.
Offense set to begin their next drive.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Wilson's throw taken in there by Cooks.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 46. To throw is Wilson. Caught here by Conley. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And smartly going into the slide there. Wilson has enough for the first.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
Vikings 17. Santos.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. On the return, here's White.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Vikings! Even later into his career now, there aren't too many guys that can launch it downfield with accuracy better than Aaron Rodgers. Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. And the lead is down to 4. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Cooper is going to remain in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for ring.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown!
You normally talk about the mobility and the accuracy first, but the arm strength, that's what can turn Russ into danger Russ.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Now White on the return.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Now a throw here to his running back. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be a second down. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. A big play there for Minnesota.
36-yard line.
Get 300! Get 300! Don't be scared of it.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
And again, it's Rodgers. Here's Johnson with a reception. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Flushed out right.
to the goal line, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Second down and goal. Rodgers. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down to. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
Third and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. To throw is Rodgers. Escaping, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Marcus Davenport in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. Seibert able to knock this one through. And that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. But with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
The Eagles on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 2. Wilson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
To throw again is Wilson. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Wilson. Steps away to his left. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Austin Eckler with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Santos with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Rodgers now on first down.
Throw left side, complete to Tony.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Check. Cross. Hey, Mike. 26.
Here's Rodgers to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now Rodgers.
He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Rodgers now to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off inside the 10.
So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Oh, Wilson going to throw. Looking deep downfield. And got his man complete. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wilson. He's got his target, Chris Conley. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now Wilson on first down. Flushed out right. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson, and he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Wilson to throw. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. One final try now for Roger. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
It's about that time. Let's go.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Eagles, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-5. And they'll return home next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, it's just their 3rd loss as they fall now to 10-3. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers.